are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, you are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the road, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back again. Welcome back to our transfer feed live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media. We're streaming live on YouTube and X at the same time. So join us here as the show kick off. Today is June the 30th, 2025, and we have lots of news to talk about. Welcome back to the show. Like I said, your trusted source for all comprehensive Chelsea FC coverage. And we've got some, what I say, earth-shattering news for you. Forget about the rumors, but here we go. Lots of news. Chelsea have made some, what I say, top signings in the face of just 2 weeks. Top signings, and we might see one of the signings participating in the maiden edition of the ongoing World Cup, Club World Cup competition. We'll be looking at that. Also, Joao Pedro is a player right now in the news. Brighton's sensational, young, talented striker, Brazilian striker, finally has agreed a deal to join Chelsea off a fee ranging from 50 to 60 million. We'll get into details with the fee and what to expect from that young player. Also, we'll be talking about Mohammed Kudus. There's some few noise out there. One from Fabrizio Romano also. He's been linked to join Tottenham Hotspur. Also, Simon Philip reported that yesterday that Chelsea, don't be surprised if Chelsea go in for Mohammed Kudus. Like I said, Jhon Duran also looking forward to leave the Saudi club to join either Turkish club. Reports are saying that the more deals there. Also, Darwin Nunez looks like Liverpool won 70 million to sell him away. Give him out from the football club. Darwin Nunez will be leaving Liverpool, but who will pay 70 million for him? There are lots of news out there. a lot of it. As time goes on, we'll go through all of them. I'm being joined here by Stephen G. I have Sion also in the house. I have Yusuf also in the building. So big up to all of them. Yeah, big up to all of them. Absolutely. We got a lot for you to cover in today's transfer feed show, live brought to you by Blueclouds Media. My name is Nate Zion. Stick with us. A beautiful day. It's very, very hot though. But if you live in a places like Florida, Miami to be precise, you will enjoy the weather because that's when you're going to want to run to the beach and cool yourself off. So stick with us. We'll be right back in just a minute. Zion with Stephen G, Sion in the building, then Yusuf also in the building. Good afternoon, guys. Good evening to everyone watching us here. Guys, you're all welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly. Without wasting too much time, we're going to get it going now. But before we get into the business part of the show, I want to hear from you guys. How was your weekend? Chelsea was able to advance to the quarterfinals of these ongoing edition of the World Cup competition. But yeah, how was your weekend? How was your weekend? I'll start with my man out there, Stephen G. Well, how was your weekend? Nice to see your face again.
Yeah, weekend was good, no complaints. Spent time with family as normally do over the weekend, and obviously Chelsea did the business despite a 2-hour delay and some corruption. So it's always good to beat some corruption, especially when you're Chelsea.
Yeah, when you talk about corruption, I probably don't understand that penalty against Chelsea. There's a lot of talking point there, but we will talk about the Club World Cup competition news and everything that is going on involving Chelsea later on the second stream today. So I won't get into it. But yeah, let's go to Yusuf. Good afternoon to you, mate. How are you?
I'm doing well. I mean, yeah, the weekend was good as usual. Usually have work in the mornings on Saturday from 9 till about 1 p.m. That's the usual schedule for me. But yeah, Chelsea do the business, as Stephen says, and yeah, that 2-hour break, oh my word, that took a lot of life out of me on the live stream, and it definitely took a life out of me on my sleep schedule as well, because yesterday I didn't even see the Joao Pedro news. I didn't even see the here we go for Fabrizio. I was knocked out in 7th heaven from about 4 p.m. up until 9 a.m. today. So yeah, my sleep schedule has been ruined because of that, but yeah, I'm doing well, thank you very much.
You think yours is bad? You ain't seen mine yet.
All right, so it's nice to have a Sion also in the building. Big up to you, Sion. Good afternoon to you, man. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Tell us your weekend story.
I don't know how I survived being on a watch along at 1:40 in the morning. I don't know how I survived that, but yeah, here I am.
Beautiful. I mean, I was there. I was done to finally have to, run off the.
It was a 1:40.
I'm used to that. Yeah,
but it wasn't. But it wasn't nearly 2 a.m. for you, so it's not quite the same.
No, he's saying he had to run and do something, so he was there until that point, and then he had to go do it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I understand it's late, but you have to remember I'm used to that because I'm always up very early, especially early kickoff. And UK, it's not just Chelsea. We have to watch early kickoff, which is a big game between Arsenal and Arsenal United, and it's early kickoff. Usually it's around 5 a.m. here. 5 a.m. Yeah. I have to be up Saturday morning or Sunday morning to be able to catch the game. Either I turn everything into a watch along. Sometimes, most of the time, it's not watch along. It will be like a preview. Then I end up turning it into a watch along thing. Then it happens. But yeah, it's nice to see. All of you here in the studio today. Yeah, we got lots of news to cover up. Here we go. We've seen, like I said, just 2 weeks. There've been some big signings for Chelsea. But I don't know how you guys seen those signings. It's Joao Pedro. It's Gittins. Are those two guys the guy to take us forward in terms of where Chelsea wants to be to challenge for all competitions. Likely we might see Pedro playing the Club World Cup competition before we get to the finals or wherever we end the competition. But yeah, Stephen, I'll start with you guys. Keep the comment coming right after Stephen done talking. I will go through the comment here in a second. I've seen I Want to Love You Forever. Big up to you. I've seen Daniel Knight. Big up to you, Daniel Knight. Then we have I think who do we have? Lord. We have Lord. Is it Lord Veponation? Big up to Lord Veponation. Everyone in there. Thank you very much for joining us on the show today. Let me know your thoughts on your opinion on these two signing. Do you think that they will take us to a different level, or they will give us more option in the way Chelsea play?
JC's in there under a different name, by the way.
Who?
JC's in there under a different name, but it's the same picture. That's how I reckon.
Oh, I just saw JC. With JC, good thing he has the same logo, so logo profile picture, so it makes it easy to even say JC without even reading the name there. Yeah. JC. I have to learn how to pronounce his name. It will take me a little bit of time, so I don't butcher it. Let's start from Steven. Steven, here we go. Jimmy Gittins in. We couldn't get that stream going, and I apologize to everyone that received a notification from our channel that we're going live on Saturday, because the live thing was being canceled, but I forgot to remove it from the stream yet, so it sent the feed out. So I apologize to everyone that received a notification. Steven G, here we go. Pedro in the house or in the building. What's your take on it?
On the Joao Pedro one, I don't love it. I don't particularly like it, to be honest. But I always say, even if I don't like a signing, they're a Chelsea player, I'm going to back them. That is how it is. I'm a Chelsea fan first, so of course I'm going to back him. I don't like the signing, I think we could have done other business and we could have improved other areas of the squad first before we even considered getting another player who's a versatile forward that, he can play 10, he's played left wing, he's played like striker and false 9, so I think there's other areas that need improving. My other main gripe with it, if you will, is that we done this deal in not even 2 days really, and then you're sitting there and you're going, okay, so this deal's cost about 55 million, including add-ons. Gittins cost about 55 million, including add-ons. But this one got done in a matter of days. Then we messed about over 3-4 million for Mike Minon, and he's still not through the door. It's like, why did we not just pay up the money? Then again, if we beat Palmeiras on Saturday, which is a 2 a.m. kickoff in the UK, then we get about another 15 million. So please go back for Mike Minon, please. At this point, you've got no choice. We need another keeper. We can't rely on Bob the Baldy.
Yeah, there's some reports saying that Chelsea are still in for a striker. It's been requested by Enzo Maresca himself, and Maxim Botka, who used to be with Chelsea. He grew up from Chelsea Academy, who used to be with Chelsea, also has been linked to the football club. So I think that we'll also look into that as time goes on.
The Walker one's weird, because the Walker one, there was the reports saying he's going to Sunderland, yeah? Then there's reports saying, he's not going to Sunderland now. This is as of a couple of days ago. He's not going to Sunderland now. I can't remember what team it was, yeah? And then you've got reports. I haven't seen the reports mentioning Chelsea. I'll need to look into that. But now there's supposedly reports saying Chelsea are in for him or bring him back to the football club. So who knows what's going on there? Because I thought the Sunderland one was all done. So no idea what's happening.
Thank you very much, Stephen G. That's Stephen G. There we're gonna go to Youth Save down there, and we have Sion also down there. But before I do that, let me go to the comments section. Big up to everyone joining us on the show today. Like I said, my name is Neves. I'm your host for the Transfer Feed show live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media, and we have a wonderful guest co-host, or I say co-pilot, Stephen G. then our wonderful pundits here, Yusuf and Sion. They're all great football fans. They love Chelsea at the same time, but they'll give you their honest opinion on today's I'll say transfer shows. Anytime we go live, yeah, they know their football. So yeah, welcome back to the show. Like I said, who do we have here? We have Cole Palmer said Noni is gone. Absolutely, have some few players that will be going. It is not been made public yet, but it looks like they are looking for clubs for or interested clubs for these few players. Noni Madueke is one of them, and Christopher Nkuku also be one of them. A few players, some of them that we haven't seen in the Club World Cup because they did not travel with the squad. Disasi is also one of those players. So we'll give you more of the outgoings. I think that they're trying to get the deals done on time so they can focus on the outgoing players, which is the better way to do it because we're not going to have much preseason. So this time to assess some of the players. But the more the competition becomes difficult, it's going to be difficult for us to see some new signing. Maybe he's going to go with his strong 11 as he's done from the last game. So I want to love you forever. Thank you very much for joining us here on the show. I says big up to me, Zion. Good morning to you. Good morning to you too. Daniel Knight said big up to everyone here. Big up to you too, my brother. We cannot let Kudus go to Spurs. Please, Chelsea, hijack that deal. Yeah, Chelsea. I've done that already with Joao Pedro as he's been linked to Newcastle United, but within just a few hours, Chelsea did that deal. And that should tell you the power of London, not just the football club alone, but the power of London. Everyone wants to be in London. And Chelsea have been doing that all the time with lots of clubs in the Premier League. Lord Vipination said, I think Joao Pedro is a good player, but I feel like we can get better. It's another one season wonder signing from Brighton Football Club. Please, Chelsea hijack the Kudus deal. I want to see Chelsea have Kudus. I don't care how many players they have on that right hand side, but Kudus can even be in the middle. They can find a position for him. I love Chelsea have that player. American weather, especially with the bad referee and the moment of the game being delayed. I think we should snap tournament held in America. That's my opinion. That's where I also come up. I don't understand when people are going so negative of tournaments hosting in America. We've seen these tournaments hosted in America at this specific season where there's no thunderstorm, where the game goes on. But it is protocol. It is very, very important here in America. We've seen it. It's very normal with NFL.
They have to change their protocols,
yeah.
isn't it?
Do what? They have to
They've got to have to change their protocols because imagine you get to the World Cup, right? So I looked it up across the 3 countries because it's Canada, Mexico, and the United States. Yeah,
right.
There's 1 or 2 stadiums in Mexico. There's, I think, 2 stadiums in Canada, and the rest are in America, right? Of all the stadiums, all 16 stadiums, only 5 of them have some kind of roof that covers the pitch, whether it be retractable or just like a permanently fixed one. For example, SoFi is like glass ceiling, but it's permanently fixed, right? Atlanta, Georgia, it's a retractable roof, so it can be open or closed.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So my thing is, okay, so now we know we got 5 stadiums within the US that are going to be safe to play games in, yeah? No matter the weather, right?
All right.
But you're still going to have issues everywhere else. At this point, I think they have to get to a point where it's like, if it's been delayed for, say, hour and a half, you just call the game as it is at that point. Okay. And if it's a knockout game, then just once the storm clears, just do like extra time immediately or something. If it's a draw,
I'm sure. Just like you said,
that timely, like the Benfica game, it was half time. Yeah, not the Chelsea Benfica, but Benfica group game 2 when Chelsea were playing Flamengo. Yeah.
Okay.
That game was held at half time and didn't kick off till I think the second half of the Chelsea Flamengo game, if I remember rightly. It was delayed like 2.5 hours or something stupid. Like that I get because it was half time, yeah? But the Chelsea Benfica game, there was 5 minutes left. At that point, you've delayed it an hour and a half or 2 hours. Just call it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Steve. We'll get into details some more on the second stream later with the Club World Cup, shenanigans. We'll talk more about that later on. So, big up to, is this a bada bim bada bum? That's what bada bim bada bum.
Bada bum, bada bum.
Bada bim bada bum. Who said that?
That's JC.
Jose Mourinho.
Yeah,
Bada bim bada bum. But thank you very much, JC. I see you in there. Says I'm JC, but I don't know why YouTube is showing showing just the handles. Okay. My big up to you, JC. What's JC saying here? It's me, but something happened to YouTube. I didn't change anything, just showing only handles. Okay, thank you very much, JC. Lord of the Nation, thank you. So getting started well, first half of the season. Last season, very, very direct. Joao, I think
very direct. Joao has versatility. Problem is Gittins and Joao are one-hit wonder signings, no guarantees. I'd also add, as I've said before, that Gittins, like the manager, doesn't play with wide players. He plays with, I think it's 2 10s and wing backs. So he's not a number 10.
All right, thank you very much, Stephen G. I wanted to love you forever, so I fell asleep. I think I work 12 hours. Okay, 12 and a half hours. Only 3 hours sleep. That's hectic. Sorry. Then our brother here is Shiraj Nadu. Big up to you. I'm sure I got the name right. This is signing 2 attackers in 24 hours. That is crazy from Chelsea. Then my brother here is a mob boss. Big up to you. It says big up to us over here and big up to you too, my friend. I hope you're doing very well. Salute to you, Blueclouds Media. Nizam, salute to you too. Okay, we've had you guys heard me talk too much here. We're gonna go to
for 5 seconds.
All right, go for it. Then we go to Yusuf. Go ahead.
All I want to say is we're currently on 61 people watching, 36 on Twitter or X, if you will, and 25 on YouTube. So if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe, hit the like, and engage in the chat. Get active, whether that's asking us questions or other people in the chat. If you're on Twitter, please come over, subscribe as well. And if you're on YouTube, please go over, follow on Twitter.
How many do you have right now? What in terms of like how close are you to the next goal?
I think we got about, what do you mean, the subscribers?
Yeah.
Oh, we got about 80 to 4K. Well, we should get that within 2 weeks time. By 2 weeks, we should be able to hit the 80 to 4K.
I think we will as well.
Exactly. So Yusuf, big up to you, Yusuf, and good morning to you. Over to you, Yusuf. What's your thoughts on the signing within the face of 2 weeks? 2 big signings has really happened. What's your take on it? Are you impressed?
I am impressed with the Jamie Gittins signing. I think that will be a very good signing. As I haven't watched that much of him, but I have seen clips, and I don't really want to go into that many clips. But like Jamie Gittins, he's sort of like Madueke. He gets to the box, and then he just shoots. And I admire that from him. So I think it will be a good signing. The question is, the target for him is I want him to do better than Jadon Sancho, of how Jadon Sancho did last season. So if he does better than that, then I'm calling it a good signing at the end of this next season. And then Joao Pedro, I'm a bit skeptical on. Obviously, as Stephen says, he's going to be a Chelsea player. We've got to back him. So we're going to support him either way. And it again, I don't really like the signing, but I have to back him. And if he does do well, then I'll hold my hands up and say I was wrong. But that's my opinion on both signings at the moment.
Thank you very much, Yusuf. Guys, that was the voice of Yusuf, Pandit on our show. on Blueclouds Media show. We have Bobby in the studio. Good afternoon to you, Bobby. Good evening to anyone who is watching us live. Bobby says Joao Pedro excites me. American Chelsea fans need to step up now, show some flag and make some noise. Get your supporters club to the clubs to the games. I don't know the vibes. Why yesterday the stadium was not even full to capacity like I'm expecting. Big up to I think the name goes by, is it Alexa, right? Alexa said will Joao Pedro be second choice ahead of Nicholas Jackson? We don't know yet. Big up to Nee and the panel. Big up to you, Bobby Smoky Signal. Big up to you, Bob. I hope you're doing well. YouTube might have changed certain things. YouTube might have changed the way they've structured.
Yeah, because this is the one that went by Cole Palmer, but it's coming up as V6 and all that rubbish.
Right, yeah. I don't know. YouTube, we even struggle to say certain names over here, and now making it difficult for us. Bada boom, bada bomb, and all the rest. Why? What is this? YouTube. All right. Noni wants to leave now. Apparently, looks like he's one of the players that will be heading out of the football club. Bada boom, bada bum. Oh, another one again. It says Bobby Smoky. Oh, Bobby Smoky Signal 626 says, how do you guys feel about America hosting the World Cup next summer? The question: this Club World Cup is showing they may not run it smoothly. I think how it has to do with the protocol, because I don't know what you want to do with the regards to the thunderstorms and because lightning and stuff like that, very, very, very severe. Probably they have to minimize the just a little adjustment in the protocol. Well, here I know CM wants to jump in. He's very, very a little bit impatient today to jump in. All right, Gully Ismail, big up to you, Gully Ismail. It says big up me, the panel and the chat. Everyone, guys, don't forget. I don't want to be saying this more often. Just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The first time watching us live on the show, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. 27 of you watching live on YouTube, and 40 of you watching on X. So a number of 67 in all in total. So let's go to Sion. Sion, jump in. Go for it, brother.
You wanted to, because I wanted to
you can go for the Joao Pedro and then those two players signing.
There was a person,
and then the protocol
that said about the World Cup. I think a good way you can do is I saw someone say this like on another video before, where instead of doing like a 10-mile radius, you can do 5 miles instead, because 5 miles, right? Yes, it's like it doesn't seem that much, but it's still going to be enough time to get everyone out, get the players out of harm's way. Unfortunately, even with the World Cup, you're not going to be able to get the fans out of the way because the stadium is going to be packed.
Sion, remember, it's not just on the players. They have to make sure the fans also, everyone walk away.
The problem with that is that it doesn't, even if it's 10 miles, you're not going to get the fans out into the concourse. There's nothing you can really do about that. Because if you've been, I don't know if you've been to a game before. Everyone else on this panel has been to games before. The concourse is at halftime, especially at halftime. They're usually very crowded. It doesn't matter what venue you go to, they're crowded at halftime. And that's with only half of the people leaving their seats. Imagine if like the whole stadium has to leave their seats and go into the concourses. Like, you're not going to fit anyone in. So
to be fair, in the US, the concourses are more open.
Yeah, but you're still not going to fit 80,000 people in there, or however, like the sellout crowd. Especially when it's a sellout crowd, you're not going to fit everyone in there.
In the World Cup, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
In the World Cup, you will. They will. You will get 80. Do what?
No. The stadium, yes. In terms of like the viewing area, you are going to fit that in. But in the concourse, I highly doubt that.
Okay.
He's on about the bit where like all the food and drink is. That's the concept.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what he's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
about.
yeah. You won't get that number because not everyone will get it at the same time. Some people like to go even about 10 minutes
Yeah,
before.
but that's
they
No,
come
no,
back.
like,
Yeah.
how we-
No, me. What he's saying is, if there was a storm, yeah,
Okay.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to fit all the people safely in that area. Is what he said.
Yeah, I mean, American Stadium, the way they've built them separately, where there's so much room or open spaces where people can, I would say, like a shelter area for them because obviously
they're
the few,
useless.
there's so much space there. It's not just where the cafeteria and stuff like that is alone. There's so much open spaces where they can hide themselves away from thunderstorm or rain or anything without rain affecting them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But we'll look into that more as time goes on. Guys, keep your comments coming. Cian, what do you make of these two signings also?
Gittins, I mean, really for both signings, right? Joao Pedro, I'm more positive than the others, but nor am I saying, it's going to be an amazing signing. To be honest, because Joao Pedro, I've seen I've seen stats and I've seen clips as well. He's been, he's one I'll say I'm not angry about, but nor am I saying, nor was I saying at the beginning of the window, we should go sign him or anything.
Okay.
Same with Gittins, to be honest.
All right, thank you very much, Sion. Wira, big up to you. Let me see what Rira is saying. Says Nissan, why are you not observing how weeks are tickling by
but
not
no outgoings are being discussed.
Yeah.
Our attack is bloated. There will be zero chemistry as last season proved. Back to square one. Can I quickly touch on this, Nee?
Go for it if you want to react to it.
Okay, so let's put it this way, right? So far, who's coming? Esteval's score coming, Delap's coming, Gittins and João Pedro, yeah?
Yes.
Sancho's gone, so there's one out already, yeah? Tariq George might be going on loan for a season because of how many players we're going to have, right?
Don't forget Modric.
But yeah, Modric's not here.
Yeah.
Jackson might be going, yeah? Nkunku might be going. Felix is almost definitely going, whether it be loan or permanent, who knows, yeah? Sterling will get rid of again, whether it's loan or permanent, right? So there's not an issue on that front, right? Nkunku potentially, Jackson potentially, Sterling, Felix, Modric, and Sancho. So quite a few of those have gone or will go. We've not made any defensively yet, but Disasi's probably got to go. Petrovic looks like he's going, unfortunately. There's teams that have interest in other goalkeeping options for us. Apparently, from what I've heard, there's interest in Sanchez as well. So he might go. That allows you to buy another keeper.
Well, it forces you to buy another keeper.
In theory, yeah. It depends on what happens. Because if you get rid of Sanchez before you get rid of Petrovic, who knows, maybe Petrovic comes back. We don't know. But hopefully Sanchez will go to West Ham and take Ben Roberts with him. Yeah. Defensively, we need a backup left back. Maybe even one that's left back that can also play centre back. Obviously, we touched before on João Hato from Ajax.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe we go for him. I think we still need a natural centre back as well. More so for the right side because Fofana's injury history. Get rid of Disasi. Hopefully get rid of Badiashile. And then midfield, we're fine. Midfield, there's not an issue there. Like in terms of your pivots and stuff like that, there's not an issue there. You've got like about the right amount there. So it's not actually, when you look at it on the face of it, I don't think there's a massive load of outgoings. You're talking maybe 12 or so players, which, okay, it sounds massive, but a lot of those weren't even here last season anyway. So that's why I'm looking at it as not really a big number, because a lot of the ones that will go, Chuck Vega in as well, probably, are players that didn't end the season here. Of the ones that ended the season here, or technically were Chelsea players, Mudryk technically still was, because he wasn't officially banned. He was still only provisionally banned. He's now officially banned. Sancho's gone back because we sent him back for 5 million. Yeah. Who knows what happens with Noni as well? I forgot Noni. And then who knows with Jackson. But the rest of it, Nkunku, yeah, sure. But Felix, Sterling, and a couple others, like, there's not many that are really going to change things for the squad, if that makes sense, that ended last season.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not that concerned at this point, because, okay, there's one or two that are on the tour that I don't want to stay, but for the most part, it's going to be people that were loaned out that are going to either go back out on loan or get sold permanently. So that's why I don't know about you guys, but I'm not concerned that much yet. If we get to middle of August and we've not shifted players or a significant amount of players, then I'm concerned.
Okay.
Maybe even beginning of August. But sat here where we are literally only just about to go into July, where we're like 2 weeks, 3 weeks into the second window, I'm not concerned. There's plenty of time. We saw how quickly we moved for Joao Pedro, for goodness sake. Like, we could do that with outgoings. Just all of a sudden, bang, outgoing, bang, outgoing, bang, outgoing. Like, it's not difficult. It just depends how stubborn we want to be on our pricing as well. That's the other thing.
Thank you very much, Stephen G. Guys, if you're watching this live, don't forget to drop a like on the video. It's very, very important. It will help the channel go a long way. We're not asking much, but asking you to just drop a like on the video. Big up to Sports VJ, the man from the Sports Wire YouTube channel, a Chelsea fan, top Chelsea fan. He said hi to everyone in the studio. Gulad Ismail, thank you very much for being here also today. He said, realistically speaking, we are having a top 4 consistency rebuild this summer. Enzo said he is ahead of schedule, but it will take time. Thank you very much for your comment. Keep it coming, and all your reaction. If you guys want to, if Sion, Stephen G, and Yusuf want to react to any of the comments, just you can go for it. They can be even more signings. That's from JC. That's what JC is saying. Big up to David.
Market, by the way.
What was that, Stephen?
Romano has said Chelsea are not done in the market as well, by the way. So definitely could be. Just hopefully it's a goalkeeper and or a centre back and left back and not more attackers, please.
Okay. Big up to you, David. David Felix said greetings to the house and everyone here. Thank you very much, David, for joining us on the show today. Gulladis Master JC, I agree. But I will just be to allow rotation and flexibility due to the amount of games, but to actually win, which team of average age of a team of average age of 24 win the Premier League or UCL so far? That's a big question. From
PSG's team wasn't that much older on average age than Chelsea's.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Cole Palmer is back in the building again. So we need to hijack the deal from Spurs. I want to see Kudus. I want to see until only if that will happen. You know. All right. So any reaction from you guys from the comments that you guys have been seeing so far before we move on from there?
Not really.
All right. All right. No reaction right now from the comments. We will be looking at the package itself. Joao Pedro, not Joao Felix. Joao Pedro, 7-year contract at Chelsea. Is it 7, right? 7-year contract. A fee ranges from 50 to 60 million. It's what the asking price is. And as of now, I was told that he is on his way to America. I think medical. He's done a first phase of the medicals, right? Has he done a first phase of his medicals?
No, he's not done any. He's not done any.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I think he's doing it in America.
Which is today, and we'll be taking part. What do you have on screen, Stephen?
No, this is basically what you're talking about, that he's now flying to the US. He was in Brazil, if I'm not mistaken, so it's not going to take long. Just quick fly over, and then he can get started on the medical. I think they're trying to get at least Oh wait, now he says final part of the medical. But wait, no one said he's done the first part.
I think Steven, I saw it. No.
Normally you get tapping Romano going, oh, he's done the first part of his medical.
Steven, I saw that before I went live. That's when I was speaking, I was like, I think he's done the first part of the first phase of the medical.
Yeah, but my point is, normally someone says it that's like big, or like everyone starts saying, oh, he's done like the first part and stuff like that. But all I've seen is that he's been in Brazil, so I don't know where this first part of the medical's done. So,
all right. So we've seen that. What about the price tag, guys? Do you think it merits the price tag?
It's about the same as Gittins, isn't it? About 55 million?
Yeah. 55, right? Is it 55 or 60?
It's about 55 million, 55. Same as Gittins.
Yeah, I'd say no for the price tag.
I mean, if you buying, we know, you know, because I watched some statistic between him and what's his name from Arsenal. The winger, Bukayo Saka. I look at the statistic. Yes, Bukayo Saka was gone for a period of time, so probably I think it's unfair to bring that statistics, try to compare those two players. But they're a striker. If you buy Joao Pedro for a fee of 55 to 60 million, and then you paid 100 million or 80 something million for Joao Felix, I think this is a good deal, isn't it? Caicedo, defensive mid. This one is a striker. He scored more goals. So I think the deal is much better.
We also stop dealing with Brighton.
So that's your problem. Stop dealing with Brighton.
No, that's not my problem. That's a whole separate problem in itself.
But if there are good players there, would you mind? Or do you really care getting the good player from the football club? And it's proven, Premier League proven. One thing, Premier League proven.
I don't massively rate him personally. And I might be in a minority, I might be in the majority, who knows, right? But for me, I don't overly rate him. It's one of the reasons I don't particularly want him, especially for a fee of 55 million. This is why sometimes I have certain opinions on players, and then I'm like, but I want to wait and see the fee. For 55 million, I'm not sure it's worth it.
For 55 million, I don't think it's worth it.
That is including add-ons, by the way.
Including add-ons. Yusuf, what do you think of the price tag? 55 to 60 or 50 to 55 on a striker, Premier League proven striker from Brighton. What do you make of it?
I'm not that keen on the price tag, but like at the moment I'm not keen. But if he turns out to be good, like I said earlier, then I'll hold my hands up and say that I was wrong of not thinking that he was good enough for us. But I think that he'll be okay, but I'm not sure if like a lot of the Chelsea fans are going to be on board with okay signings. We need like players who can
signings.
We need players that I've used this term a lot, needle movers. I'm not sure if Joao Pedro is a needle mover for us. Like players like Nico Williams, Victor Gyökeres, players like that, Chelsea should be going and getting. But if the prices are unbelievably high for them, then this is the level below that we have to resort to. But yeah, if Joao Pedro turns out to be a good signing, I'll hold my hands up and say I was wrong.
I mean, I agree with you. I can, if you look at the past, like I said, always every player that you bring to the Premier League is a big gamble. We've done that with Andriy Shevchenko, with Pato, with the guy from Atletico Madrid who came to Manchester United. Then he came to Chelsea on loan. Radamel Falcao, top. Those are Matthew signing. It's always a gamble when you're bringing players outside the Premier League. So that is why with me, if the player has played in the Premier League for a season or two and has done that good, I always, give them the credit because it's not that much of a bigger risk compared to someone who has never ever played in the Premier League before. It hasn't have a time to adapt to the culture or even to the English game. You get what I'm saying? But this is a guy who's played in the sea. He's played with Brighton. We know what we can get from Joao Pedro compared to a Gyökeres who is requesting for 350 a week, who is asking price is nearly about 70 to 80 million. huge Mark Hughes signing, spend so much money on him, bring him to the football to Chelsea. Then it doesn't gel. He doesn't understand. It was going to take him time. Like Didier Drogba, it took him time. We saw the first season of Nicholas Jackson until we saw the brilliant season, second season from him, third season so far. So sometimes I feel like it's not a big risk for bringing in a Premier League proven player. You get what I'm saying? That's the point I'm trying to make here. Sion, what do you make of the price tag and the player himself, Sion?
Again, I think it's too high for 60 million.
Is it too high?
I'm not too sure about. I'm not so sure. I'm more keen. I'm more on the positive side in terms of the player, but the price tag here is too high.
Price tag is too high for a Premier League player.
Yeah, 55 million. Like I was
a Premier League player. This is a Premier League player, not Bundesliga player.
You're just saying that every player in the Premier League's worth at least 50 million at that point.
Oh,
what? Premier League players are very expensive, and he's a striker. How much did Jack Grealish went for from
not
Villa?
Primarily a striker either.
What was that again, Steven?
He's not primarily a striker either.
Well, what is it? Winger? That's what he plays as a striker for Brighton.
10, yeah. I think they play Welbeck at striker more than him.
So he's more versatile, isn't it? It's more versatile.
I've already told you that he plays he's played at striker, he's played as a 10, he's played left wing, like.
So that gives us more option. That gives us more option in the team if Estavio is not ready. It means that we're gonna have him playing as a 10, or we're gonna have
Palmer as a 10. Palmer playing the 10 and then have say Neto on the right and Joao Pedro on the left.
From what I've seen last season, I will not play Palmer as a 10 because when he's being surrounded by too many, it becomes difficult for him to operate. So nothing matter
this is the whole
Palmer on the right hand side where he performed better under Mauricio Pochettino. I know the tactics also was being different. Yes, sir.
But the whole argument with the whole Palmer 10 thing is what I was explaining multiple times in the last 12 months, is that he didn't have consistent support around him from players in terms of players consistently stepping up. Now, one thing I do want to point out is in the last month, 2 months, Neto seems to really be taking that extra step. So that could definitely help Palmer if Palmer was to remain in the 10. You just need someone on the other side now.
Okay. I mean, Yusuf and Sion, if you guys want to react to any of the comments, you can just jump in, okay? But before that, I'll go through some of the comments.
Well, I want to speak about what Wira says. He says, we talk about Gyökeres needing time to settle to the English league. Then Pedro should hit the ground running.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So really respond to I'm just reading out what this person said.
Oh, you want to react to that? Go for it. Then.
We talk about Gyökeres needing time to settle into the English league.
Yeah.
Then Pedro should hit the ground running, and Maresca can't finish outside the UCL spots with the tap boosted. Exactly. In fact, never mind the UCL, right? You should at least be about. We're talking 10 points clear, like getting closer to the 80s point mark. Never, let alone getting just Champions League, and also I'd also having deep runs in the Champions League and cups as well. That's another thing that we should be doing.
I mean, I understand what Wira is saying. What he's saying makes sense. If Pedro is a Premier League proven player, then he needs to hit the ground running. Also, we have to put a few things in consideration. Also, like I said, he's a Premier League proven. He's played in the Premier League. So definitely he's got to have a little edge advantage over a Gyökeres. But I'm not saying Gyökeres is a bad player. That's not what I'm saying. Maybe his style may be a bit different from the way Enzo Maresca plays, and he'll need to adapt. Just like he said about Estavio also. But thank you very much, Wira, for keep it coming. David said, good morning to everyone here. I know everyone would like to react to these comments. Good morning to everyone in the show today. What I see about Chelsea is that the owner's mentality is not actually inclined with the way Chelsea operates under Roman Abramovich before we got winners. Before we got winners type of playing mentality, but now, no. What I'll say, David, is very, very simple. Football has really totally changed from 20 years ago under Abramovich. It has changed. Abramovich did not really care much about how much money Chelsea is making. All he wants is the team to win. And now there's so many things like PSI, there's so much financial fair play and all that. Now, which I think sometimes is unfair.
PSI. That's pressure.
No, financial fair play. Financial fair play. I said PSI. I'm talking about ties. Pressure on the tie. Sorry, not PSI. Financial fair play and all that, surrounding the football clubs. Look at now, under Roman Abramovich time and under Manchester City, is it Sheikh Mansour when he took over? They have the money. They were just splashing the cash because at that time there was no rules in terms of how much you can spend. But now there is. With all the money that Newcastle have, they cannot spend the money. They have to make the money out of the football club. They have to sell so much to be able to spend, or win competition to get money to be able to spend. You get what I'm saying? It is not really fair. How can Newcastle compete with the likes of Chelsea, Man United, teams that have already established? So the likes of Nottingham Forest, who have money but then cannot spend, it's going to be very difficult for them to challenge the likes of.
Forest can't spend yet. They sign 15 players every summer.
Well, I don't know how they do it, but
I literally looked it up the other day. I said Forest will go buy another 15 players. Yeah, they're looking at the two from Juventus. I don't know who else they're looking at. Yeah, but we're only just going into July. Last summer, I think it was 13 players, and the summer before it was literally 15 players. And that's not factoring in any moves they would have made in the January. That's strictly in the summer.
Well, who? Newcastle or Forest?
Forest. Yeah. They did Forest 22 one season. Go ahead.
Forest at one point spent signed 24 players in one season. One summer window at one point.
Mm-hmm. And just quickly on this as well, by the way, we were saying Evan Ferguson, former Brighton player, he isn't rated at 50 million. Joao Pedro isn't miles off being similar. Yeah. Evan Ferguson is still a Brighton player. If I'm not mistaken, there was no buy clause. I think it was just a normal loan. So as far as I'm aware, he is still a Brighton player. So just want to quickly chuck that in.
Thank you very much. Greetings to you, Adam. Adam Cannon, right? Adam Kenna. Adam, big up to you. It says Kudus should be the next player. There's some few reports that came from Simon Johnson. And Simon Phillip, Cy Phillip talk football. He came up with some of these rumors, and just like Fabrizio also tweeted,
it's not Chelsea. Rumors, by the way, he does actually get information. People just discredit him a lot. Yeah.
Fabrizio said Chelsea are not really done yet. Are not done. There's going to be more signing in with a goalkeeper or another winger. I don't know yet, but we have to remember there are few players who believe in the football club. So definitely. Chelsea are not done. Thank you very much for your comment. Bura said Pedro should get Jackson bench, or else we just spent 55 million to make our bench look sexy.
You have to remember would be the one that benches him more than it would be Pedro. Joao Pedro. It'd be more.
Pedro is not a striker. It will be Also, it will be Delap.
I'll point this out as well. That's on the screen. That's just come out. Matt Law says exclusive Aston Villa to avoid PSR breach as they close in on a £55 million women's team deal. Warehouse project also lined up for PSR boost and club commit to UEFA player cost cut, yeah? But when Chelsea do it, everyone loses their heads. But everyone's got to go, well done, Villa, well done. Congratulations, well done. That's what's got to happen. I'm telling you now, it's exactly what's got to happen. But when we did it, why are they allowed to sell hotels and the women's team and this and that? Is like, it allows it. And this is what I was saying. Remember when I said that they rejected the chance to vote on like this again because it got rejected last summer and they were going to try and put it to a vote this meeting in like May or something as well, yeah? and it came out, it didn't go to a vote. And I said to you, there's a reason why. Because people realize they messed up by like banning the amortization across contract length. So across the 7, 8, 9 years that Chelsea were doing, yeah? People realize they messed up. They missed the trick because they stopped themselves from doing it, yeah? And I said to you, when it comes to sales to like the other companies that the club has, for example, what Chelsea had done, yeah? With the hotel and hotel car parks and the women's team, yeah? I said they haven't banned it because other teams want to exploit it. Oh, look, Aston Villa instantly exploiting it. Who's surprised? Not me. Because it means one thing only. It means they don't have to sell Watkins if they don't want to. They don't have to sell Morgan Rogers if they don't want to. And this is exactly why I said at the time that other teams are going to exploit it because they realise their mistake by stopping themselves from doing the amortization stuff. It was obvious.
Yeah.
Also, we're up to 80 people.
I've always been
live
under the
now.
belief. Hold on. I've always been under the belief, right, that you shouldn't be looking at other teams and how, like, especially things like amortization. You should be looking at it thinking, how are they able to do it? Like, think about how you can exploit it yourself.
Yeah, that's what they messed up on with the amortization over the whole contract length. By banning that, they messed themselves up. That's why they won't do it on the properties and the women's team stuff. That's exactly why.
Exactly.
I still find it funny people complain about the Chelsea valuation of the women's team, and then we've gone, do you know what? We're just going to get someone to invest, and that is going to be a 20 million investment for 10%, which proves our point of it's a 200 million valuation. You can't argue it now.
Thank you very much, Stephen G. Guys, thank you all for coming up. We are very close. We are just that close. We are just that close to hit the 4K mark on our channel. So if you're there, you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked the video yet, what are you waiting for? My name is Nizan with co-host Stephen G and this wonderful panelists over here, handsome faces, Joseph and the man in the dark. What do you call him, Mr. Sion, hiding in the dark. One day I'm gonna bring him to the light.
It's because I'm not looking.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just messing with you.
Right now,
You're just messing.
Yeah. I'm all right. I'm just messing with you.
You get used to it. He used to do this stuff with me all the time.
Yeah. I know. When I do that, one day I'll get you more consistent. When I keep hitting you more time on the show, I'll get you consistent. I did that with Steven. Don't worry. I'm just joking. Is it Alexa, right? Alexa says Joao Pedro will get more goals than Florian Wirtz of Liverpool. Whereas said Tony was a Premier League proven, and we still didn't probably replace Giroud. Let's face it, we brought Pedro in because of his versatility, not with a view of challenge Delap and or McGee for the 9 position. It's Pedro at 9.
But you're the one that says he's going to come in and put Jackson to the bench. We're the one saying he's not going to be challenging for the number 9.
I think we are contradicting yourself here because you said is he going to bench what's his name? Is it Jackson, right? Yeah, and apparently looks like he's not a number 9 either. So it's like a Nkunku kind of a player, but he's more versatile.
What it is. We're looking to get rid of Nkunku and Felix, and we've basically used Joao Pedro to replace that. By the way, there's reports coming out that Arsenal are looking at getting Eze, yeah? Do you know what's funny about that? I literally mocked it the other day. I went, it's so funny to me because Arsenal are just looking at, we'll get a midfielder. Maybe we'll get a centre-back. They're not signing strikers, which is what they desperately need.
They're confused.
Yeah. But
Arsenal don't really know what they're doing now.
Chelsea are now doing a similar thing of Chelsea are just getting attackers where I'm sat here going, well, we need a goalkeeper, we need a backup left back, and we need a centre-back. So we're doing the same thing. Like, we're doing just what Arsenal are doing. We aren't getting what we desperately need at this point because we've just gone and signed 2 attackers that, yes, we needed at least one, 100%. But you could have signed one and then gone, okay, now let's go and get the goalkeeper. Let's get the centre-back. Let's get the backup left back. Yeah? You could have done that. Instead, we've gone another attacker. Sign me up. 24 hours done. This is what we're doing. And like I said, top of the Shoney, this is why I'm so annoyed again about the whole Mike Minor thing, because in 24 hours we've just slapped down the money for Joao Pedro. It's like, right, you can see why fans get annoyed, right? You can see why Chelsea fans get annoyed with the club at the moment, because it's like you were haggling, so to speak. You were arguing over 3-4 million over Mike Minor, and then you've gone and slapped down 55 million, including add-ons on Joao Pedro in the space of like in the 24-hour window from Chelsea like pushing to get it done to we've got Here We Go and Ornstein exclusive and all that. Like, this is why we get annoyed, because when we want to move quick, we can move quick, but we're moving quick for the wrong players.
Yeah, definitely.
Or maybe the wrong positions, isn't it?
Yeah, wrong position, wrong player, basically same thing. But yeah, that's where we get annoyed.
Go ahead, Yusuf.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sharing the bit now of the news that Arsenal made contact with Eze's camp over the weekend. Contacts taking place with Crystal Palace star, with Arsenal informed on deal conditions. Tottenham also remain keen on Eze. The thing is, I wouldn't even have mind signing Eze instead of Joao Pedro. I think all of us would have taken Eze over Joao Pedro. But even though Eze doesn't really play up front, like, he can sort of play across that front line. He can play left wing, cam, and right wing. So even I would have signed Eze over Joao Pedro, if I'm being honest.
He's arguably more versatile to an extent.
Yeah. You should ask yourself, why has Eze not left the football club for a long time now? There's some kind of
what's going to happen, right? They've got to do what they've done with Elise. I guarantee you. Remember when Chelsea went in for Elise, and it was like there's this unofficial release clause, and then we basically had an agreement, and then Crystal Palace sort of forced his hand and went, "No, you're signing another extension, and there's got to be another clause in there." And then 12 months later, Chelsea go back in for him again. Oh, all of a sudden, Bayern Munich are in for him, and he ends up at Bayern. I guarantee you, they've probably done in the past or gonna do now what they done with Elise, with Eze. It just has that feeling. To me, it has that feeling. Like, I don't know if it gets done. I just think there's probably a chance that he ends up staying at Palace for another year and then he leaves. Also, if I'm him, I just got my club to the Europa League. And yes, Arsenal and Tottenham are in the Champions League, but the fact that I've got them to the Europa League, part of me would want to play there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, he is literally the guy that got them there. Let's be fair.
It's a very good question coming from Mira.
Yeah, that's why I said he's the guy that got him there, because it was his goal.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephen. David said I'd rather buy rank Chucky 30 million like Manchester did than getting Joao Pedro for 60 million. Chucky has creativity, dribbling, and assist. We don't have a ball carrying midfielder. He says I'm wrong. We need a Kudus period. That's from David. Thank you very much, David, for your comment. More from Mira. This is a very, very good question from Mira. It says, if we don't get McManiel, will you guys still rate the transfer window activity higher than 7? Pedro wanted to avoid Club World Cup. He wanted to avoid Club World Cup because he was busy looking to leave. Leave. Okay, I think that's something from YouTube. Red flag something. I almost read that. Approaching. All right, so it's red flag.
No, he's saying that it's a red flag approaching. That's from Wira.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes when people put emoji on YouTube, it comes here in the form of like words. So I thought maybe it was an emoji that he used.
I don't think he has.
But what do you guys think? Would you rate the transfer window if we don't get McManiel? Would you rate the transfer window higher than 7?
I think it's extremely restrictive to specify just Mike Minor. There is other goalkeeping options there.
Yeah.
So to say strictly Mike Minor, like if we don't get him, is it got to be higher than a 7? I think isn't.
So you mean if you
fair.
get any other proven goalkeeper who is much more
If
an
we
upgrade
get-
of
if
what we
get
have,
upgrade quality keeper over Sanchez, yeah,
then it should be higher than
yeah.
7.
But specifying strictly like Mike Minon, you can specify, sure, but I'm not going to restrict myself to just Mike Minon. For me, like you know, and I think Sioana know. I don't know if Yusuf know. My stance before Mike Minon's injuries sort of cleared up this year was Diogo Costa's my number one. Minon's injuries have cleared up in the last 12 months. Hopefully, it stays that way. Yeah. So for me, it's now Mike Minon and then Diogo Costa. So if we get either of those two, I'm happy. Granted, Costa is shorter, but I don't think it'll be another Kepa issue, if that makes sense. Even though they're a similar height, I don't think it'll be another Kepa situation.
Thank you very much. JC, believe that we are not desperate for any position now. Stephen, if we do not buy anyone, we will be still fine, but we will be buying. I mean,
JC, I hear you, but
yeah,
we're desperate for a keeper because I'm not going into the season with Bob the Baldy in goal because I will not be here in 12 months if that's the case.
JC also
And
believe
you
that
can
Pedro
interpret that as a
screwed
certain way
signing.
because I'm not explicitly saying it because that's what Sanchez does to the fan base.
JC, what do you mean by he just screwed signing? Are you what do you think?
Not screwed, shrewd.
Oh, shrewd. I thought it was screwed. That's like screwed. All right, get it now. Something I can see properly to be able to read.
Sometimes
All
it can come up smaller.
Wirren said that we need a striker, goalkeeper, and a versatile winger. We overlooked goalkeeper after McMahon failure, and I see our fans getting gassed about our attack. We will look heavy. We will look heavy, heavy top, but weak bottom. Is it
Should
goalkeeper?
be heavy, but
Goal? Is it? Was it GD?
Goal difference.
Goal different and changing much. I mean, we have to get the balance right. It's all about the balance. You get good the defense. I think the defense needs something a little bit. We still don't know.
We need a goalkeeper and centre back and backup left back.
I'm convinced, right? I'm convinced with the left back and the right back, but I'm not convinced with the centre backs. I'm not convinced yet. I'm
But
not
we need
really
a backup
convinced.
left back no matter
Anyone
what.
goes.
We don't have a backup left back.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the starting 11.
Unless you want to take a gamble on Ishii from the academy that we got from Everton. Unless you want to take that gamble, which would also cover the left back centre back hybrid style that I suggested because I think he's over 6 foot. But just quickly, we're now up to 110 people watching live right now. 48 of those are on YouTube, which is big numbers for YouTube because it doesn't always get those big numbers on YouTube, especially this time of day. So once again, if you are new, hit the subscribe, hit the like, get active in the chat. And if you're on Twitter, there's 62 over there. Please come over and subscribe on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go over to Twitter, follow Blueclouds Media over there. We don't ask you to give us any money. We just ask you to subscribe. It's free, costs you nothing. Not a cent, not a dime, not a penny, not a pound.
Stephen have said it all, guys. So we're hoping that by next week we should be able to hit our 4K mark. So if you're here, you're enjoying the stream, you haven't subscribed yet. My name is Niza. I'm asking you to do me a favor, do this channel a favor, subscribe for the very, very first time, and be a part of our growing community. We are still there. Big numbers on the stream right now. We entertaining you, bringing you the latest updates on not just Chelsea alone. We got Darwin Nunez of Liverpool to talk about. We got other also news that we're talking. We just talked about Eze being heavily linked to join Arsenal. Also, there's going to be also outgoing. And you all know during transfer deadline day, we have done it many times. Sion and Yusuf haven't done this with us. Maybe they will witness this a very first time. We always spend like 5 to 6 hours here on this platform every transfer deadline day. Why? I'll break it down for you. We make sure we stay in but until the transfer window closes, and then stay after for like an hour and a half more for all the deal shit. Because when the window closes, there are still deals going on.
When the window closes, for some clubs, it hasn't officially closed because they've put a deal sheet in to finalize aspects of a deal. By the way,
Yeah.
Lee, just a reminder for everyone. The window no longer, at least for a trial basis this summer, closes at 11 p.m. UK time for the Premier League. All the
Yeah,
windows
it's
in
the
France,
top, isn't it?
Germany, England, Spain, all those windows basically will be closing at 7 p.m. So they all close at the exact same time. I actually think it's a good idea to have them all close at the same time. I just think you could have done it at like 8 or 9 p.m. instead. Just give them that extra little bit of time rather than do 11 p.m. or 7 p.m. Go in the middle. But yeah, just wanted to remind people it's an earlier deadline this year.
So 7 p.m. UK time, that's when the window closes.
2 p.m. your
Probably
time.
very early. What's the time? Is it going to be 12?
2 p.m. your time.
2 p.m. 2 p.m. my time. So thank you very much. So Eastern time, Central time, Eastern time, American time will be 2 p.m. And then the UK time, those live in Africa, probably sure with it's similar time, either an hour less or an hour ahead. It's similar time, either 4 or 5 hours difference. So it will be within 7 to 8 o'clock, African time, or would I say UK time?
It'll be 7 p.m. African time for the most part, because I think the majority of them are the same time zone as UK.
Yes, I'm in the UK,
Yeah. So thank you, guys. So Pedro, Sion, you want to jump in, or you're good for now?
I mean, there isn't really anything I want to say.
Okay, I thought when Stephen was talking that you wanted to say something. Yeah. All right. So, Peter, thank you very much, Peter. It says nice one. Nice one. That's what he said. Peter, thank you very much for joining us here. The first time, Peter. Don't forget to subscribe, Peter. All right. JC said, I think Pedro is a better signing than Eze. Eze has a little bit of inconsistency in his game. That is why you should ask yourself. He's been at Palace for how many seasons now? He's been there for quite a while, and no one is showing it that interest just this summer window. You get what I'm saying?
There has been some interest in the past, for the record.
But he's not been taken away. If people really take him that serious, he should have been taken away from Palace for a very long time. Most of the time
people don't value him at the release clause that are in his contract until now.
Right. All right. So that's JC said, if I have to choose between Nkunku with adapted system and Eze, I would keep Nkunku. That's from JC. Thank you very much for your comment, JC. You guys agree with JC with his comment with Nkunku and Eze? Who would you go for? Would you keep Nkunku or sell him or bring in Eberiche Eze? Yusuf, would you do that?
I'd bring Eze.
You bring Eze?
Yeah.
I'd say
And
Eze as
Nkunku's
well.
work rate's been trash.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, it's just Nkunku won't want to really play for us because his head's been in the clouds since January. Let's be realistic here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly that.
Whereas said, do we really want to replace a former Dortmund player with another Dortmund player? Weren't we linked to Kudus? Question. Is this a question?
The goalkeeper.
Kobo. Okay, Kobo. Now Kudus. Kobo over here. Questions marked need to be raised if Sanchez leads the defense at the back once again. Yes, Sanchez. I don't know. Did you guys see that? Even against was it Benfica? He gave a pass in the 18. Luckily, we didn't concede.
He did.
This is
Yeah.
what I've always said. Like, people can say
that was a watch long as well.
this is a moment away from happening every game.
I will say, like we talk about all the goalkeeper options. Obviously, Steven says Mike Maignan, like there's Diogo Costa, there's Gregor Kobel from Dortmund. There's even this won't happen. I mean, I'll be surprised if it does. But Emi Martinez, he's also an option as well. Let's be realistic.
Sign him personally.
Like, he's not my number one, but he's definitely an option. I mean, it looks like he would rather move to Manchester United than us, but I don't know why he'd choose that. But
I think he'd probably go abroad.
Yeah, but yeah, he's also an option.
I mean, for Villa to get more money, because they are having a PSR issues right now. PSR issue, not PSI right now. PSI, not PSI. PSR. I'll get it right this time. I'm not measuring air over here on my tires. All right, so yeah, for them to get more money because of their financial fair play, like the PSR issue, they would like to sell him abroad and get more money to be able to, get their way out of PSR. So, okay, keep it coming. I think get a few of the comments to go. They keep coming all the time, and they wouldn't stop coming. Why lies? Okay, why would you like?
He's asking JC why like Eze's miles better than João Pedro.
That's from Alex. Thank you very much, Alex. So why? That's the question. All right. If you want to react to that, you can. That's a question from him. It's actually a question. Winra said Costa, it's my number one too. Pedro living makes me want Jorgensen to challenge Robert is he challenge Costa. Sanchez can't linger around if we want to avoid being clowned in the UCL. I don't know. I know Enzo Maresca really like Robert Sanchez very, very well. He liked him, they trust him. Because you guys remember, Jorgensen made a very big, I think he made a mistake during the Club World Cup or Premier League game. The following game, he was being benched. If you guys can remember, he was being benched. Against Villa?
Villa, I remember that one.
Yeah. So I don't. He really trusts in Sanchez. He was backing him, and that's what the manager has to do. He has to back his player. But if you really, we all know that Sanchez has so many mistakes in him, and it's not his fault. He's been brought in to do something that he's not really good at, and he's trying his best. This is an old school goalkeeper. You want him to play out from the back with his foot, and he's been doing. I mean, I'll give him the credit. He's done good. I know. I'll rate him a little bit higher than, being bad. I would say maybe I'll give Sanchez a 6 out of 10 performance last season because he got better. He made so many mistakes, but he corrected those mistakes. He avoided continue making those mistakes, and he got better later part of the season. So I'll give him credit. He did good. It wasn't his fault. All right, Alex said, really, Joao Felix is on open. It's a pen merchant. Okay, he is a pen merchant. That's from Alex said Joao Felix is a pen merchant. JC says, Steven, the problem is a fan base, not Sanchez.
No, Sanchez is definitely the problem.
He scores more penalty than open play goals. I mean, if you have a player that doesn't miss, you know that when you have penalty, you're confident that it's going to be 100%. It's going to be a goal. Just like at that time we have Jorginho. Jorginho barely missed. I know he missed one, but he barely missed. So when you have a penalty we call on Jorginho, we knew that definitely Chelsea is going to be up 1-0. Just like we saw in the Club World Cup against who was it? Was it PSG? Jorginho. He never missed.
Bayern Munich, yes sir.
Yeah, against Bayern Munich. Yeah, it was a beautiful penalty from Jorginho yesterday. All right, so Makim, is it Makim? See, he's coming different name also. Makim, big up to you, Makim. Say big up to me, up to Chelsea. Big up to you, Makim. I hope all is well, brother. All right, we have more coming from Wira. I'll keep the comments a little bit short for me to read them so I can move on. Wira.
Vega left back, Champong right back, and Anselmino, if not loaned out, keeps Maresca arrogant. We don't need a centre back, but yeah, realistically, we need Monaco bros, Disasi, Badiashile replaced with Gehi and Zabani. One thing, Vega looks like he's burnt his bridges, yeah, because we were playing him between DM and left back, and he cried about, I want to be a centre back because I played there 1 or 2 times for my country. Yeah, you were never a centre back to begin with, yeah. You knew what you was when you came to the club. You knew what you used to playing before you joined the club in the first place, yeah, your old club, yeah. A Champong, I don't mind the Champong being back up right back and selling Gusto. I've spoken about this before in the last couple weeks. Anselmino probably will be loaned. Zabani looks like he's going to PSG, so that rules him out. Gehi, Chelsea have interest, but he might go Liverpool. Who knows?
All right. We raised the questions for the panel. Did anyone see the point in elevating Tariq George to the first team? I was beginning to enjoy his display, and the Gettins deal had to ruin my mood for now. That's from...
I presume means hasn't. It's auto-corrected to had.
Okay. All right, so that's Wuren's question right now. I mean, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the Tariq Jog situation, and now we have Gettins there. Is he going to be loaned out or is he going to be in the squad? That's a big question. There, probably loan out.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he's been that instrumental to the team last season. So why would he? I think he worked his way out to be in that position.
But we've just brought in Gittins and Joao Pedro as well. It depends where you want to play Joao Pedro. If Joao Pedro's got to be a number 10 or backup 10, then sure, there's still a space for George. But if he's got to be left wing, then there's not a space for George.
Makim is wondering if Joao Felix better than Pedro. Pedro 2, the two other Pedros.
Is in Joao Felix better than Joao Pedro?
Yeah.
I will not comment on Joao Felix.
He's gone.
No, that wasn't the reason I wasn't going to comment on him. Even the people in AC Milan said, like, basically he's shocking. Like, it's quite funny, really.
All right. Thank you very much. Where's this coming from? All right. Guys, so we still got some few minutes left. We got almost about 10 minutes left for the morning feed transfer show. The transfer feed show live brought to you by Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. My name is Nizam with Stephen G here. Then we have Joseph and Sion in the building. We're going through the latest update, guys. So we want to wrap up with the Chelsea transfer news right now, and after we're gonna use the 10 minutes to tackle other news regarding the English Premier League. David said our centre back is not balanced at all. I don't know why Enzo Maresca don't like Renato Viega over Badiashile. For me, I still don't get it. Is this Evan Nelson? It's okay. Maresca, I don't think he is the right manager. David, we don't have to talk about the right manager right now because this dude is not going anywhere. He's there. So don't let that bother you. Just focus on incomings and outcomes. Regarding whether he is the right manager or not, he's proving to you in the Conference League that he won an European trophy, so he's a better manager. He has won. He was able to qualify or promote Leicester City back to the Premier League and won the championship title. So he's got some credentials over there that he can back himself with, and things are going so far so good for him in the Club World Cup. So that's not a question to ask right now. The question is, what player does he want? Does he want a goalkeeper? Which there's been some news out there that he wants a goalkeeper at the football club. So let's not go into that topic right now, David. Let's look at the players that we have. Whether he is or not, I think he is right now because
let's say something real quick. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
This is not about a signing, but apparently Telegraph Football has now I don't know if this is new, but or this just has been going on for a while. But the Stamford Bridge, it says Chelsea in discussions with the mayor of London over.
Oh, that's from yesterday.
That's a while ago.
No, that's from yesterday. From yesterday.
Yeah, that's from yesterday.
It came out on Telegraph, on the Telegraph Football.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and there's also
that was reported yesterday. I remember. I think.
That's all about this stadium development, isn't it? The stadium development.
I don't spoken to him and TFL, if I'm not mistaken.
Comment, and
which makes me think we are lining up an offer for the development land, because otherwise it makes no sense to also talk to TFL.
So like it'll be Earl's Court, I'm guessing. That you said.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about Earl's Court.
It's about whether they want to develop Stamford Bridge or move to Earl's Court. And I know the Chelsea owners want.
It's more about Earl's Court. That's why they're talking with TFL as well.
Okay.
They're talking to Sadiq Khan, Mayor of London, and TFL, so Transport for London.
We rested. As now we're told, Eze leaving will cost 50 million, and they want for what's the name? Marquinhos, because he left for cheap. All right, that's from Winra. Eze all day. Eze all day. EPL proven already. That's from David. He will go Eze all day. JC said, he gave the pass which worked out, but collected it says which worked out bad. Okay, collected the ball and then did some passes again, and we had a good counter attack. So players also need to be switched on, not only the goalkeeper. I mean, like I said, it's a teamwork. But what I was saying, what I was trying to, I was leading towards is the first pass was not right. It was not the best for the. You're talking about the last man. That's the center back. Those that received the ball. If they haven't received or they haven't recovered very well, it would have resulted into a goal, and we wouldn't know if the outcome of the game would have been 3-0 or 3-1. You get what I'm saying?
Fraud, I stand by that.
But I understand what JC is saying. But big up to you, Benjamin. Benjamin, let me know where exactly you're watching the stream from. Let me know exactly where you're watching the stream from. Benjamin said, please talk. It says, talk away Gusto. I think he's talking about what is going on with Gusto. Is that what it means? I think it did not come out very well. But an update on Gusto. I think that we have a show the other day regarding we talk about Gusto, that there is some interest from Bayern Munich, but I don't know. I haven't got any other news yet. I don't have any latest news on Gusto, but a couple of days ago there was an interest from Bayern Munich. So thank you very much, Benjamin. It's the first time here. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We brought in Sanchez for 28 million. How our goalkeepers are declining in resale value. We are going downhill since is it Kepa? Since I think it meant Kepa, right?
He corrected himself after and said Kepa.
Oh yeah.
But me, at the same time, like if I look at my document,
exactly.
Right, Robert Sanchez. He's got 14.2 million left on the books. So all we need is 14.2 million to break even. Anything above that's profit. So the whole they're declining in resale value stuff. Well, so I get what you're saying. It's also not really relevant because you don't need to sell at the same value as what you bought for.
Exactly. Cole Palmer said the Piles said that we have to sell players. Noni could be moved on. Then one more from. You sharing that?
I'm gonna say I do have to leave now. I'll be back for the. I'll try and see if he'll be back for the later stream because that's what I wanted to speak about.
Okay. Yeah. That will be the second stream. That will be 6 p.m. UK time. So we're gonna have a Sion returning on the stream again. Thank you very much, Sion. Take care and see you later. Yeah.
See
ya. All right. JC said 6 clean sheets in the last 12 games. So we have an improving defense with the goalkeeper. If we get a better one, I understand. But currently, it's not that we are in the pit at this moment. Like I said, beginning
like every game, Sanchez is gonna cause me to have a heart attack. That's all I'm saying.
All right, greetings to you, my friend here, Hakeem, big up to you for the first time joining us here. Thank you very much, Hakeem, and thank you very much for all our new followers here today. Thank you. That's Hakeem for you. Hakeem, let me know where exactly you're watching the stream from in your comfort zone, not in the location. I mean, which part of the continent are you watching the stream from? JC said fans can dream. Absolutely. We're gonna say who's taking Sanchez at 5 million? Even.
I told you West Ham are interested.
I mean, he's not a bad goalkeeper. It's not bad if the way we're playing. If we are playing out from the back, which Graham Potter does the same thing. But West Ham for now, I don't see them playing out from the back, and he will be a good choice for them if they don't care so much about playing out from the back. Sanchez
also,
will be a good goalkeeper.
Is leaving at the end of his contract, and apparently their other keeper Areola could be leaving as well. So
Fabianski, man, he's been around for ages.
20 million.
Was he not was he not with Arsenal? Fabianski.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah,
he was.
Because I remember back in the days, it was all about the ski players. Fabianski, Ruzicki.
They had Szczesny, they had Fabianski. At one point, they had Almunia as well.
All kind of funny names, man. Ski players. We're all just going to Arsenal. Fabioski, Ammonia, Ruziski, Reniski, Romaleski, Amanieski, Anioski, Jonaski, Niski, Riziski. All the skis were all there. All right. Wira says, okay, Sanchez has not improved his performance because I'm still not confident we can hang on to 1-0.
I knew this was
Sanchez is in the post.
I know where it. This guy loves a draw. Yeah. What I will say is we have proved we can hold on to 1-0 leads. We literally done it several times in the running, several times in the last 2-3 months of the Premier League season.
7 games to go.
1-0 wins. So actually, we have proved we can hold on to 1-0 leads.
Well, this is a correction to you. Sanchez was Sanchez was in goalpost when we won 1-0 against Forest. You remember that difficult game? It was Sanchez. He didn't concede. The defense was resilience. They were compact. Sanchez was there. He was controlling the 18. So we got to give him the player credit when it deserved it. Okay, we criticize him when he deserves to be criticized, but when it's credit there, we don't have to overlook at it. We don't have to overlook it. Let's give him the credit. He did good job against a few clubs when he was the same guy when in the pool when we beat Liverpool. Isn't it him? How many goals did he concede? Come on, man. Let's give him credit. We're all right. Very interested.
I've just said
what's on your screen?
If you want.
What's on your screen?
We've got sources say Chelsea will now slow their activity on incomings and focus on the difficult task of player sales. Noni Madueke could be moved on. So that could also that could open the door for the Mohammed Kudus deal to happen.
I can't wait. If that deal happened, I have something to say on this platform. If the Mohammed Kudus deal happened, I have something to say on this platform.
I don't want it to
happen. I know you don't want it. It's not your favorite, but I rate Kudus so highly to the extent that I want him to join Chelsea.
Who goes out the team? How's he going to fit in?
I don't care. With me, I don't really care who goes out, how they played him. But if he's in the squad, that's a top upgrade.
Okay,
that's a big upgrade.
Let me ask you this then. What position would you play him?
I'll play him on the right-hand side. When Palmer is sleeping or Palmer is off for a period of time, he's not getting goals and he's not trying to figure out whether they play him in the middle or play him on the right-hand side. I'll play him there. And I'll put Neto on the left-hand side. Gittins on the bench.
That's what you're saying. You'd pay like 60+ million for a backup.
No, I'll play him as a backup. I'll let him start.
Where?
On the right-hand side. Palmer in the middle. I'll put Palmer in the middle.
You just said about your whole thing was about Palmer playing in the middle and you don't think it's a good idea. And now you said, yeah, play Palmer in the middle and put Kudus on the right.
No, I was talking in the stance that we don't have him. But if we have him, if Chelsea are bringing him, I'll find a place to put him. I know I'll put Palmer in the middle. If it's not working for Palmer, I'll put somebody else there. But on the right-hand side, Kudus, he will give you 10 out of 10 every game. On the right-hand side. He carries the West Ham team when they are what's his name? Jared Bowen, right? Is that his name, Steven? Jared Bowen, yeah. When he's not performing, it's all everything on Mohammed Kudus. He's strong. He's not easy to bully. You can bully. He's got flair. He's got wicked, powerful left foot. Something you're not going to find from a lot of Premier League players. They don't have that power foot. He is a left-footed player, very dangerous on that left foot. Very dangerous on that left foot. Look at his goals. So, I want Kudus. Quickly. I will take Kudus every day.
Just quickly.
Yeah. Steven, let's wrap up with Chelsea, and then we can move on with a little bit on those.
So just quickly before we do that, we're on 3,928. We've got about 6 subscribers during this stream. We were on about 3,922 when I looked at the start of stream. We're on 3,928 now.
All right, guys. Please, we're just that close. I think about is it like 72? Well, 72 more subs to get to the 4K, and we can do it by next week. But
And
we
we've
know
got
there's
122
new
people
people here.
watching now, with 51 of those being on YouTube as well. So
51 on YouTube. So yeah, guys, the
we've got
numbers
51 on YouTube, 122 total right now. But yeah, what I will say, not for the last time, but one last time for now, is subscribe if you're new, turn the bell notification on, hit the like, and get active in the chat. And if you're on Twitter, come over and subscribe on YouTube as well. If you're on YouTube, please go over to Twitter and give a follow over there. We do not ask you for a single penny or cent or whatever the currency you use. We do not ask for a single bit of your money.
Yeah, we'll go through the comments.
We don't want you to feel like you have to give us money for us to read out your comments. We don't do that on this platform.
Yeah, for now we don't do that. Like I said, we go through all the comments that come in. Make sure you we value your time that you're spending with it. That's the most important thing. If someone get the time to click on your channel and listen and tune in and listen to what you got going on, we gotta make sure we give you that mileage also. Shout out your name and read your comment and react to your comment. And after the question you ask us, we're also gonna give you a very, very smart answer, not smart ass answer, but a very, very smart answer to your question. And we'll make sure because
informed.
Yeah, informed. Yeah, I'll put it out. Informed. That's the right word to use. Thank you very much, Stephen. That's help me pronounce this name here. Is he Omaziara? Omaziara. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you did it and not me.
Thank you very much, Yosef, for the right pronunciation. We hope we got it right. He says, I want to see Mohammed Kudus at Chelsea or wearing the Chelsea shirt. It will be, I think I'll take, I wouldn't love to do that, but Kudus sign, I'm taking the day off. Yeah, I'll leave the rest of the stream to you, Steve and Steven. I'm taking the day off if Kudus sign. Or maybe I will be naked on the stream. Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
We've worked so hard to get to a point where we're nearly at 4K. Yeah, let's not throw that away.
Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's not make the subscribe.
That's not happening. That's definitely not happening. But I'm trying to show my joy and happiness if Kudus sign for Chelsea. All right. We really said that. Yeah.
Let's not make the subscribers actually pay for something to watch this. Let's just not do that. Let's not make this X-rated. Please, no.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's on one today.
You know what? Even if I do that, then I'll put that one to would I say members only? So then you gotta go pay.
You still get in trouble with YouTube. You know that, right?
Yeah. We'll still get in trouble. Well, if I see that Kudus to Chelsea, here we go. Oh my word, it's on site for us.
He says, "Love the Venetian said Blueclouds. Don't do a Jackson and get nonsense red card. Keep it at what." Sensible needs out.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I was just joking. I mean, something to laugh about here. All right, thank you very much, guys. Difficult tags of offloading. Is it Madrick Sterling? But Modric and Sterling. But we still want to add more to the wage bill with wingers.
Modric isn't going anywhere
to requirement from Wira.
Good luck. Enjoy that. Modric's not going anywhere till the end of his ban because no one's going to buy him, and also the club have been supporting him throughout anyway. So why would they stop now?
If you buy him, how do you use him?
You're not going to be able, especially after this, you're not going to be able to get the money for him to even break even. Never mind make a profit. So Modric's here to stay.
Yeah,
Sterling will probably get loaned or sold, hopefully to somewhere in Saudi.
Yeah. Daniel Knight said, I hit the like button. We're at 24 likes. Guys, let's see if we can get 50 before we hop off this platform. Yeah, let's see if we can get 50. We got 42 of you. What was that, Steven?
34, not
34. Yeah, we got 34. Let's hope that we can get 50 before we leave the show today. We got 42 of you watching live on the show. That's a high possibility. If you're there, you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked it, I don't know what you're waiting for. See that brother right here and all those brothers down there? Show some love to them. Show some love. Come on. Show some love. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Let's get to we're now 39. Let's get to 45. 45. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can do it. Let's go, guys. Let's do it. Okay. Thank you, beautiful people. We said last season spent lots on attacking players, but no number 9. Upcoming season spent lots on the attack, including number 9, but we want more in the attack, defense, not
defense not ready for Champions League, not a cause for concern. Nee, I just want to quickly jump in and say, I said it once about probably an hour ago at this point. I'll say it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still very, very, very early in this transfer window. That's why, as of this moment, I am not overly concerned. I want a goalkeeper, ideally Mike Minon. Yeah. If not, Diogo Costa. Yeah. Maybe even Marcin Bulka at this point. Yeah. I'd be happy with that. Yeah? Get me a goalkeeper, get me a centre back, get me a backup left back. I'm happy. 3 players. That's all I'm asking. And Romano said we're not done yet. Hopefully he means that we're not done in general and not that we're not done in attack, because we don't need any more attackers. Get a goalkeeper, get a centre back, ideally right centre back, and then you can shift off. Get rid of one of your centre backs. Get someone who can play both sides. Ideally.
Okay.
And then you get, say, Hato to be your backup left back who can also play centre back. Problem solved.
Let me Stephen go through a few of these comments for me. Let's try and then we can wrap up, bringing in the other transfer rumors and besides Chelsea. Then we can call it a day. All right, take over some of the comments. I think I'm on the Omaziara, Omaziara 8145. His Kudus is far better than Noni Madueke, which absolutely that's true, 100%. Take over, sir.
Sorry, I just got a notification from Google about something. Lord Vapor Nation says, I'm glad we focus on outgoings, but I hope we get important players to improve the team, such as goalkeeper and centre-back. Yeah, also, it's from Nazar Kinsella, so I'm not buying that we're slowing down when Romano literally just said that we're not done, which indicates to me that something's already nearly lined up and done.
Yeah, definitely.
Sportswire, I always forget. VJ, isn't it?
Yeah, VJ.
Yeah. I always forget because we've got JC, we got VJ, and always my brain's getting confused. But Kudus is a good buy if Chelsea buys him. Daniel Knight, Kudus is an upgrade. Please, Chelsea, get it done. Oh my days, I've gone too far past it. Sugar. Give me 2 seconds. I've got to go back up. There we go. Weira says Kudus isn't looking at Pedro arrival and thinking he wants a piece of that pie. He'll look elsewhere. Newcastle Spurs. What is your obsession with Newcastle? I always ask you this. You never reply. I always ask you this in Discord. You never reply. Yeah. What is your obsession with Newcastle, Atalanta, and Luton? That's what I want to know. Please get back to us in the comments, Weira. Yeah. VJ said. That's funny. I don't know what exactly he's referring to.
He was referring to when we were talking about the getting naked on the stream if Kudus comes.
Okay, I couldn't tell. It's like 6 minutes back. So, okay. So Ni read this about from Lord Vapor Nation saying Blueclouds don't do a Jackson, get nonsense, red card.
Oh, I think you went back. Did you go back?
Huh?
I thought you went back on it.
What do you mean?
Go ahead. Because I read that a long time ago. I thought maybe you've gone back.
Yeah, you read that a long time ago.
I said that you'd already read that one as I went to.
Exactly.
Another Sterling loan will be Mount Everest impossibility. Well, it won't be. So that's just more waffling on that front. No disrespect, but it is because if he got a loan this year, you're telling me he's not going to get a loan this year, really? Well, in next season. Daniel Knight says we need a backup left back for Kukure next season. Exactly that. Nee, help me with this name.
I think it's been pronounced is it Memenka or whatever? I'm not so sure. But sorry,
Okay.
guys,
Hopefully that's
we
correct.
apologize for butchering your name if we did not pronounce it right. But it sounds like in Memika. But
Maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Kudus is a great player. Lord Vapor Nation, I don't know who would buy Sterling. We need to find buyers or do swap deals with a goalkeeper or centre back. I think it's got to be another loan, to be honest. What's this? Bossum Bernard, I think it is. I think that's right. I think it's
sometimes
Bossum
look
Bernard.
in the last name, it will help you. Just maybe sometimes the name.
I'm probably just going to use it as, like say it as Bernard, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Kudus is far better. Please. Weira says Sanchez stays put. Maresca handling the Jorgensen will be on fraud watch. What's Jorgensen got to do with this? I don't know.
Jorgensen.
What was this one again?
Omar Ziara.
Okay.
Omar Ziara.
We
Shout out
don't-
to Maziera. Let us know where you're watching the stream from, Maziera. All the new viewers or new subscribers that you guys are there, please, we want to know where exactly you're watching us from. We really want to know because we want to know how far the channel have gone. We've got people come from Asia and others from South America joining the show, and we always want to know how far where the channel has traveled to. So let us know if you're watching us live on YouTube or X. Lucky for us to streaming on two platforms at the same time. So if you're on YouTube, X, let us know where exactly you're watching the stream from. We want to know. Thank you very much.
Says we don't. I presume means we don't want Sanchez in goal post. He easily loses concentration. Yeah, that's definitely a big issue.
Pedro transfer in. Yeah.
Is Pedro transfer in on? Yeah, it's got to happen. It's just a medical. Would you say that is Adeni as the last name?
Fatona Adeni, yeah. Fatona Adeni.
Guys, if we struggle with your name, please let us know roughly how to say it. So that
Fatana. Use it. Just make it front. Make it short. Fatana. So YouTube is not helping, making it easy for us to read the names.
To be fair, it might just be their normal one as well, though. Bernard says if Kudus is free, Chelsea be fast. He's not free. It would cost a fee.
Yeah, especially Tottenham are in the race as well.
Yeah, that's not helping the situation. Daniel Knight, please just get me a new number one goalkeeper. I can't have another season with Sanchez. Thank you. I'm glad that we're not the only ones that are saying that.
No more Sanchez. Get him out.
Yeah, please do. Cole Palmer,
wait for a comment from JC. Wait for a comment from JC.
Okay, I'll get there in a second.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
Get him out.
Yeah, so
while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
I thought that was done.
Yes.
Cole says, I think we see outgoings
and
now.
you're not gonna stop there.
Oh my god, me.
No, what are you waiting?
We're not gonna get through these comments, you know, they're still coming in.
We're gonna end there somewhere. Anyway, thank you very much.
Tona says, how strong is Kudus transfer? I'm not sure entirely what you mean. But Chelsea.
He means that how strong is the interest probably, or how strong it is it's going to happen.
I know there's interest there for sure. I know there's interest.
Damn.
Whether or not we end up moving probably depends on what fee they want. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Cole Palmer says Stephen thoughts on Noni getting 0 minutes on Saturday. Yeah,
I thought he was the next. Genuinely, when I think it was I can't remember what minute it was, but I think it was second half of extra time that we kept on getting the goals. I was thinking, surely Noni comes on, right? I was thinking, surely he gets subbed on.
Was that at 1-0?
No, it was at 1-1.
Oh, okay, so extra time.
Yeah, extra time, yeah.
Wow, okay. Stephen, does Jackson get sold? Does Nkunku stays back up? Don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Jackson gets sold, and I would be surprised if Nkunku stays after everything that's gone on.
I would be surprised.
That's from JC. Wearer says, Newcastle gambled on our fullbacks and look how much they improved while we're looking a mess in the fullback department. How are we looking a mess? Because when he's fit, and he has been fit for about 6-7 months now, Reece James is without doubt the best right back in the Premier League. And he's one of the best in the world when he's fit. Without a doubt. I don't think that's up for debate. Cucurella is one of the best left backs in the world right now. Some would even argue he might be the best. It depends who you speak to. Yeah. The issue is we don't have a backup left back, and Gusto's our backup right back, although I'd prefer Champong. But in general, if we're talking about it being a mess, you'd think that we don't have any quality fullbacks at all, but we do. We have 2. We got 1 for each side. Omar Ziara says, watching you from Ghana. Nee, you've got another brother.
Oh, Omar Ziara. Thank you very much. But I don't know why the name is not familiar. I don't know. It's very, very off for me. I couldn't pronounce it. But big up to you. Which part of Ghana you're watching the stream from? Is it GA? Are you from the Accra, Kumasi, Takrady, whatever? Which of the region? Is it Greater Accra or Eastern region? Let me know where you're watching the stream from, Omazia. Thank you very much for having you on the show today, brother. All right, go first.
Wearer says, you keep saying Sterling going to be loaned out, but if Arsenal don't see him getting minutes amounting to 3 full 90s, which other clubs would say, yes, let me have him? You do realise there's more clubs than just in England, right? You do realise someone from Turkey could come in for him, for example, like they did with Victor Osimhen, for example, right? You do realise that. Like, he's not restricted to just being in England.
Yeah, definitely.
He might prefer to stay in London, but if he gets a loan move elsewhere, he'll probably take it. I think his issue is more he doesn't want to permanently leave London, which in itself is a big, big issue. VJ says, Arsenal going for Eze along with Tottenham. I don't think Tottenham have done any negotiations. I think that's just interest from what I've read. Wearer says, keeping Chilwell and letting Hall go seems to be a costly mistake. No. Well, Todd Bowley tried to get Lewis Hall to stay. We wanted to loan him to Palace. He'd even done the media stuff for that, by the way. You've seen the pictures.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, we've seen the pictures for it. He'd done the media stuff for that, and then Newcastle came in. He's a Newcastle boy. He's a Newcastle fan, if I remember rightly, from a young age. So once Newcastle came in, Chelsea wasn't going to stop him if the player wanted to go. Let's be honest. That's just that's fair. VJ says, I wish I could join you guys on stream, but I've got an office call in the free mind. I have no idea what he means, but big up VJ for even being in the chat. Considering you're working,
VJ, your time over here is valuable a lot to us. Okay, so we really appreciate you being in there and then chatting with us and listening to the latest updates on it. But
you're gonna have to help me with this one, by the way.
What's it? That one
in Kimeka?
In Kimeka, yeah, in Kimeka, in Kimeka, yeah,
I am
for America. Watching from Biafra, Nigeria. Biafra, it looks like Nigeria. Biafra, Nigeria. It's one of the states states in Nigeria. Biafra.
I knew
Biafra, Africa. It should have been. I don't know why I said Biafra, Africa. It should be Biafra, Nigeria. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But big up to you, brother. Just watching from Biafra.
Yeah, big up to everyone in chat in general as well. JC saying 2 subs got goals. Cannot blame after that. I can't even blame him for the subs he made before the weather stoppage, right? People complaining, the subs. What do you want the guy to do? At that time, it was the right thing to do, the right sub to make.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and get through this so we can finish in the next, 7 minutes.
Okay.
VJ says, oh, wait. He corrected himself. So it's the same one from before.
3 minutes.
3 mins instead of mine. I was confused. And then for some reason, it's come again. It's because he changed it from folks.
Again.
JC says we have 2 of the world's best. That's meant to be fullbacks.
Yeah, I think he was mistakenly put C instead of B.
Laughing my off. We got a response from Omar Zayara or whatever it was.
Omar
Yeah.
Ziara, yeah.
Omar Ziara.
Yeah, we got a response. Here you go.
Oh, he's watching from a Brunga Halfa region. Brunga Halfa, that's the I think the eastern region. Brunga Halfa is in the eastern region. Thank you very much, Omar Ziara. Thank you very much for watching us on that channel. And I'll say all our African brothers watching this live. If you haven't done this, you can share our link on any other Facebook platform that you found yourself. That will also help extend, or maybe those that haven't known much about this platform will get to know for the very first time. But thank you very much for doing that for us, and thank you for subscribing. Also subscribe and make sure you keep your bell notification active. We stream every day. Even from this period, we'll be streaming until the window closes. We'll be giving you 2 streams every day. The first one will be the transfer feed from Blueclouds Media, this channel, and the second show is mostly about the Club World Cup performance and where we started, and some news in the Premier League. We do talk about that in 6 p.m. UK time. So if you're in baby Ghana, you may get this feed, our link or our live stream around maybe 6 or 7 p.m. UK time or African time. So yeah, we bring you guys, so provide you with 2 streams each and every day. It's a lot of dedication here. We got some few minutes to wrap up to 2 hours of this morning stream. In Kimemeka, I'm sure that's the name. Says you guys are wonderful. I like the show. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate for the kind words. It's just that as the effort and dedication and these wonderful people, Yusuf, Sion, and Stephen G, we make sure we bring you what you want to hear and what you want to see. Also, we back our news or our stream with credible, sources. We don't just come over and waffle. We make sure the news, our sources are very, very clear before we come up and say, here we go, or this person has been linked. Not all rumors that I take upon myself and make a tweet.
We
or
always
make
try
a
to
shoot
give
over.
you credible sources.
Yeah, always credible sources.
But,
and some of the sources can't even bring them out because
there's one other thing I want to quickly say. Since I last told you how many subscribers we had, and it was 3,928, we've gained another 7 subscribers in that time, and that was maybe 20 minutes ago, if that.
Yeah.
We've gained another 7 subscribers since then, so it's now 3,935. So big up to all the new subscribers. That's a gain of 16 subscribers today already, and we're not even done for the day. And as I say that, we gained another one. So big up to whoever just subscribed as well.
Yeah, that's true. I'll say, guys, my brother here, he's Yusuf, take these 60 seconds and plug yourself, brother. Take these 60 seconds and plug yourself. So, and then also don't forget, copy the link from your platform and put it in the comment section below. I'll work on it right now. We will highlight it so people will click the 3 dots. There's a 3 dots that will come with the comments. People, when they click on it, it will take them straight to your channel, and they will subscribe and keep the numbers that you're looking for. The 500, we're hoping for the 500 on Yusuf Blues channel. We want to get that to unlock some few fixtures on YouTube platform for him. So, guys, if you like him, he is a very, very contributor to this platform and also good pundit. So we want to help build his platform also. So, guys, do not forget, show your love to Yusuf Blues channel and watch along. He does a lot. He goes to a lot of games. So he's a Stamford Bridge guy. He's in London. So he'll provide you with match day vlogs. He does some watch alongs, some interesting stuff that you will love. He's got a lot of these top YouTube those big names on his platform. He's been seeing them on Stamford Bridge. I don't want to mention their name because I don't want to give them the mileage on my platform. They don't give them that mileage on their platform either. So you could know some of them that I'm talking about. Some of the names out there that you've seen, the Chelsea big accounts that you know them out there. Yeah, he's been around them. So yeah, show some love. He will send a message in the comment. I'll click on it, highlight it. You guys, the 3 dots on the right hand side will take you straight to his channel. Subscribe and show your love to Yusuf Blue channel. All right. He says you guys want to thank you very much, my brother, for the kind words. So please make it happen. If Kudus come, we will surely win Premier League. Absolutely. We'll win it. He will be a top boost to challenging the likes of Liverpool. Liverpool, I don't think that it looks like they've strengthened the team very well, but without having a top striker over there. I know they have Nunez, Darwin Nunez. they're thinking of selling Nunez. They brought him from Germany, but I still feel like if Salah doesn't click on that right hand side, it will still be a problem for Liverpool. But Arsenal, can they do it? They're confused right now. They're confused. Ban the witch. Ban the witch. Don't ban her. She's got all the magic that can help Arsenal win the Champions League and the Premier League. Keep the witch. Keep the witch. That's trending right now everywhere you go. It's on social media. It's on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Ban the witch. Arsenal fans says ban the witch. But if the witch has the magic or the spell, can break the spell that can help Arsenal win the Premier League and then the Champions League, then you got to keep that witch. That is trending. What is going on with Arsenal? They're confused right now. They don't know if they should go for the shop. I mean, the shopping list for a striker, a midfielder, whatever. It's like they can't get a deal done. Sesko, they haven't done it. They've done a goalkeeper, Chelsea reject, Kepa Arrizabalaga, who was on loan to AFC Bournemouth, now as their second choice goalkeeper. They need it. But will they get a deal done? Who are they bringing in? Time will tell. All right, so these are what we on the screen. It says Chelsea players joining in from Brighton. So 263 million is what Chelsea have given to Brighton. And we talk about Brighton players. We're talking about Robert Sanchez, 20, I think 20, is it 30 million or 28 million that Chelsea spent on Robert Sanchez? It's part of this money. Marc Cucurella, 60 million. That's also part of this money. Moses Caicedo, 80 to 100 million. It's in there. Now we're spending 55 million for what's his name? Joao Pedro, making up to 263 million estimated.
Mm-hmm.
That is mad, Stephen.
But Nick, do you know what?
Million.
Do you know why I sent this? Because a United fan had put up a post and he said mid, above mid, potential to be mid, and then I can't remember what they put for Sanchez. Yeah, Cucurella is one of the best left backs in the world. Some would argue the best. Caicedo is one of the best in his position in the world, and I'm not even going to let this be a debate. The best in the Premier League this season because Rodri's injury. Yeah.
Okay.
But one of the best in the world. João Pedro, who knows what's going to happen there. Sanchez, no comment because it turned into a rant and we're meant to be finishing up. But yeah.
I got something
what I'm going to say on that.
I'm just seeing.
You up?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I missed a message from JC, but it's all right. I've just seen it. Go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, by the way, Yusuf, the thing didn't go into the comments because I can't see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it in now, but it's not letting me.
Are you connected your StreamYard to your YouTube, I presume, right?
I have, but for some reason...
So you should be able to copy it from the private chat and then go to comments on the side and then post it and it should come up.
I can do that. I can do that for him. No problem. Let me go. Is that a link?
Because you accidentally put it in private.
Yeah, I'll put it in the private chat because I tried to do it in the chat, but it's not letting me for some reason.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
It's in the... I think... I'm sure that's what... It should work, right?
No, you've just sent it in private.
I did? Oh,
yeah, you just sent it in private. But yeah, I'm going to quickly what's it called? I'm going to quickly, as we're about to end, I'm going to quickly...
Why do you have two Stevens in here?
Huh?
What?
No, because I'm one's a screenshot.
Okay, you wanna if you want to do that, you go for it and do it.
Yeah, I'm going quickly.
But yeah, I gave Yusuf, when you're ready, go for it. I gave you 60 seconds to plug yourself, and you forgot to do that.
Yeah, Yusuf, you go first.
Yeah. I mean, thank you very much for having me on, Nee and Stephen. It's been a pleasure. Nee has just put my YouTube channel in the comments. Yeah. Like he said, I do match day vlogs. I'm going to do Premier League prediction videos, as well as I'm going to predict the Premier League table at the beginning of the season. I'm going to do every weekend Premier League predictions, predicting score lines. I'm going to try to do match watch-alongs as well when I'm available after a Chelsea game. I also do fan cams as well, so make sure you watch them. And I also do interesting collabs with other big Chelsea YouTubers. Obviously, I'm not going to say it on here. You can check out my channel, and I've got 2 main collabs on there. Actually, no, 3 main collabs on there, which I think you'll very much enjoy. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Yusuf. Guys, so the comment on the screen right now, the one I just highlighted, there's 3 dots right there in the comment section below. If you look away your comments right now, when those 3 dots, click on it. One will take you to his channel, and that's give him a little bit. Like I always say, a little bit will go a long way. You get what I'm saying? Support the small channels also. I'll say being a content creator is not an easy thing. It's like a full-time job also. Very, very difficult thing. So support, we all need you guys to support our platform, our content creators as well. And big up to you, Ty. Ty, big up to another content creator, Chelsea content creator. Also, big up to everyone here. We got 48 of you watching live on the show. Nizam, Stephen G, Yusuf right here. 48 right now on YouTube, and the others on the X.
Total.
Yeah. So keep the numbers coming. We're very close to getting 4K. Very, very close to the numbers. So I'm sure you guys will make that happen. Ty also here is a content creator, big brother over here. So you guys 3 dots also take you right to his platform. Subscribe and show some love to the content creators there. Big up to you, Nee and Steven from Ty. Big up to you too, my friend. Daniel Knight said Casado with every single penny. Worth every single penny. Thank you very much, Daniel Knight. Absolutely, Casado really have done very well. He struggled a little bit for the first season, but we've seen that
not even the first season, only the first sort of handful of games.
Okay. Chelsea should just buy Brighton as a multi-club model. Only if Tony Bloom was. Is it Tony Bloom, right?
You can't do that anyway.
Yeah, Tony Bloom is Brighton owner.
You can't do that anyway.
Yeah, it's in the Premier League. In the same league, you can do that in the same league. League, so it won't work. Big up to our brother here. It goes by the name. Is it
Thomas? I'd say Thomas and just leave it.
Thomas Blama. Thomas Blama, thank you very much for joining us on the stream here today. Shout out to all our new followers and subscribers to this platform. Let us know, Thomas, let us know where exactly you're watching this wonderful stream from. Let me know, please. I really appreciate it. I want to know. I think, Steven, did you read this, right?
No, that wasn't in when I got to the end of the ones I was reading.
It says Eric Artis, Chelsea need a proven striker. I think he's okay. Is he reacting to someones comment, right?
I presume so.
Yeah, because he has a name that Eric Artis. Just need a proven striker with evidence, Osimhen and Kudus in order to change for the top 4 spots.
Challenge.
Is a challenge for the top 4 spots. Thank you very much. Okay, we have one here. Okay, I'll try. Is it Jabuline? Is it Jabuline?
Huh?
Jabulani. Is it Jabulani? I'll go by Jabuline, right? Jabulani.
I'm not looking.
Don't want to butcher your name. I'm trying very much. You go through all the comments for you. Says, are we truly getting the super versatile creative cooking and aggressive and focus on Kudus Kudus. It's a blue family to add onto Pedro and Gettins. I think that they are trying to create something. You know how we have issues with our wingers last season where much goals did not come from. If the strikers did not score, it means that our wingers did not create much. So they're trying to look for this hybrid of like a strikers, like this kind of a cuckoo kind of a player, but much better than what Ikuku does. And this guy is from the Premier League. Gettins is also good. Maybe he will be a right suitor for the way we play compared to what Borussia Dortmund played. The way they play doesn't suit his style, so that's why he doesn't get game time. So maybe Enzo Maresca style will unlock his potentials as a winger. So we're both close to 4K. Good job.
We've just gained a few more as well. We're on to 3,940 now. So we're nearly there, very nearly. We're flying today. We're at 21 subscribers today alone.
That's good. Hopefully, we can get the numbers in more
hopefully
later.
You guys could generally hit 4K today. This could happen.
If we stay on for long, then we can. But if we don't,
I
stay
mean,
on for
put
long,
it this way: if we have a very big second stream, we could get very close to it at a minimum.
Yeah, definitely.
One thing you have to remember,
we've done 21 today already. So
Steven, one thing you have to remember is sometimes it depends on the content.
Yeah.
If the content is trending on YouTube, YouTube pushes it. If
Yeah, that's
maybe
what
the
I'm
Club World Cup content doesn't push, it's not in the algorithm. They don't really care about it. Although you're live, they will not push it.
Still, like we
You get what I'm saying?
get at least a couple from those anyway.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we do. Yeah, almost every stream we do. And
but this is good because obviously where we haven't been able to stream the last few days, we hadn't been getting as many for obvious reasons. We were still getting 6 or 7, but obviously this one really puts us back on track now because this means we're on Monday. Chelsea
60 more to go.
on Saturday,
60 more to go, Steven. 60 subs to get to 4K.
That's what I'm working out. So we're basically, if we keep up the speed we was at a few days ago, we're 6 days away, which would be Sunday. Yeah. If we could increase it that little bit more, we could hit it Saturday when Chelsea are, after the game on Saturday, because obviously the game's Friday night, Saturday early hours in the UK. So we could hit it Saturday or Sunday with the speed we're flying right now. So like I've already said, big up everyone. I am quickly going to just share my screen. This is my Twitter page for anyone that wants to follow. I am over 100 followers now. I'm at about 106. And not just that, I'll keep that up for 2 seconds. But also, crucially, don't forget to follow our channel on there as well on their Blueclouds Media. It's Blueclouds Media on all social medias that you have. So it's very easy to find.
Show the profile picture, Steven.
Yeah, I could do that. I just actually wanted to get the actual full name in, to be honest.
Yeah.
Make it easier. Because sometimes, even if you put the name, it doesn't always just come up. So,
yeah, that worked perfectly. So, that's the guy right here. Zion over here, the host for these channel. That's me over there. So, Blueclouds Media is the name. You can find some few interesting stuff that I've done. I usually, if you don't know me much, if you're watching, I'll tell you this. My job is I'm a reporter here. I report for this channel. I report for this media organization. Blueclouds Media is a registered media organization here in America. And what I do is, especially during preseason, I'm behind schedule. That's why I couldn't do much for Club World Cup. Usually, I would have been in the stadium for interviews and press conference and stuff like that. But this time I couldn't do it because, like I said, I'm behind schedule. So this is what I did. I think a few seasons ago with
that was
preseason. Yeah, 2 seasons ago, right, Steven?
Oh wait, no, it would have been the one before that picture. Yeah, 2 seasons ago with this Chelsea team. That was Mason Mount was then around, and I've done a couple of them where even Mount was gone though. But those pictures are there. I do do some what I say reporting under Poch.
Yeah, under Mauricio Pochettino. No, this one was not under Poch. This one was under Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, it was under Thomas Tuchel there.
But you did also do the Pochettino one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said, we will get things refreshed. We got some few things that we're bringing up. But big up to you, Ty. Said a big up to the entire chat, everyone in the chat there. Thank you very much. We still got some few work we're doing, and once you're done, there will be membership thing that we will activate on our platform. It's there. We haven't done it yet because I want to be able to get something to be given out to our members. I don't have it now, so I won't create it to buy them myself. So why would you have membership and put all that stuff there when you're not providing nothing to them? So I want to get that work done. And there will be some interviews, behind the scenes footage where I'll put in there for you guys to enjoy for a period of time before it goes public. So members first, members will enjoy that. So he said his name is Eric Arthur. Eric Arthur, thank you very much, Eric. The name sounds like a Ghanaian. You're watching us from GH Ghana. Name sounds very familiar. from Ghana. But thank you very much if you're watching us live from Ghana. Ty from Chelsea Section YouTube channel, another Chelsea channel. He said that Nee deserve it. Nee's story is so inspiring. That life experience he had still brought a tie to me. Okay. It's a tier to me, right?
Yeah.
As a coach, I will say, as coach will say, he deserves to be at 100K already. We both know why he isn't, and it's just annoying. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. Sometimes, like I said, if you go to the channel, there are lots of videos there, and I've talked to people who've been on this business for a long time. They'll say you should have been around 100K, 50K already. But sometimes I always say,
sometimes you just don't get the luck, basically.
Yeah, you don't get the luck, but it doesn't mean that content is not good. A lot of people create good content, but you need that little push, and once the push start coming, it's like no one can stop.
We've had it now. It took one short, and now the momentum's coming from streams and everything now. So
yeah,
it took one YouTube short to hit the algorithm, and now we're flying.
Yeah, if you want to see that, go and look at the Mohammed Kudus video. It's an example of it. That is a video that has opened the channel to a lot of people. Sometimes keep pushing. Don't give up. Keep pushing. That shot has really opened the my channel to the YouTube algorithm, where it's recommending the videos out there. You don't know when you're gonna go viral. You get what I mean? So keep pushing, push it. And one of your videos, when it goes viral, the whole world will get to know you. Just like the this guy, what's the guy from Khabib, right? Khabib from X. I mean, not X, tweet. I mean, TikTok, right? Khabib.
Oh,
you guys know that French guy?
Is he the guy that does this?
He does this.
Yeah.
He earns more money as a follower on YouTube. I mean, on TikTok, than the TikTok CEO. 27 million net in a year. That's what he makes.
Crazy.
More than the TikTok CEO. You get what I'm saying? So keep pushing. Just one video will open the door for the algorithm to understand what you're doing. What, Steven?
One video is enough to change things. That's the thing with YouTube, yeah? You need one short or one YouTube video or stream, yeah? And all of a sudden, you're off to the races, so to speak. All of a sudden, you're flying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, JC said, Steven, a few words about Pedro attitude. JC, I need you. Just come on 1 minute. Just come on 1 minute. Then we can end the stream with you. He says, "What's JC saying? A few words about Pedro's attitude. He has been seen trying to elbow WWE style.
Can be violence. I mean, I'm not worried about the lap. Yeah, I'm not worried about the lap in that sense. But yeah, Joao Pedro. Let's just say, from what I can recall, there's a bit of a reputation.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nee, I know we're about 10, but we are on 140 people watching, 58 of those on YouTube. So I'll say it for the penultimate time, because I'll say it again before we do actually end.
Can you get my stuff off the
subscribe
screen?
if you're new, guys. Turn the bell notification on and hit the like.
Yeah, if you're on X, go follow Blueclouds Media, and I think Steven C, right? Steven C? Yeah. Follow Steven C also over there with some information. Yeah, he's got a lot of information. You guys know him. Jason will tell you. Ty will tell you. All those that have been on this platform for a very long time, they'll tell you Steven and his information. You'll follow him if you're on X. Yeah. Follow the man over there, and he doesn't tweet all the time. I'm
starting to tweet more, but I don't limit myself to one thing. So
yeah, Steven.
Sometimes, just for the record, sometimes I might put the odd tweet about NFL, for example, but a lot of it is football based. So
yeah,
there'll be a lot about football, and I try not to stick to just like Chelsea. Like sometimes a journalist will put something out that I think's absolute BS, or they're targeting Chelsea, I will comment on that. Sometimes I comment on the England women. Sometimes I comment on Chelsea women. I don't stick to just Chelsea men on there. So there's plenty of stuff on there.
Yeah. If you, I was going to say this. Steven is not a tweet freak. He doesn't tweet just like that. It's not a Fabrizio. Steven is a David Ornstein on his platform. He tweets when necessary. But Fabrizio Romano will give you one tweet for like 3 different ways. He will rephrase them like 3 different times in a day to get like 30K views or 30K likes on that video a day. Fabrizio does that, but Steven doesn't do that. He tweets once when needed. And David Ornstein also does that once when needed.
Could I give one quick example as well, by the way?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to show it on the screen, but for example, right, I had one tweet where I was calling out the decision again. It was Man City in the WSL at the Etihad, yeah? Or Etihad, if you will. And I had one tweet where I was calling out that, and I put it on my tweet, I put it on somebody else's tweet, and that blew up. That got 40. That was actually within a day, I think, or a few hours, that was over like 40K views.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, when necessary, I will put something out. If I think there's some BS, I'll put something out.
Exactly. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a very long stream. We got another stream coming up soon here at 6 p.m. UK time. So make it a point to be here with us. We'll be talking all Club World Cup, shenanigan, the time wasting, the weather condition, and all that, which we're gonna also look into. Is it gonna favor? Is it gonna help in the upcoming World Cup? And would they change the protocol a little bit to make things? Would they make things a little bit flexible? So we'll talk more about Chelsea's, will I say, progression in the maiden edition of the new format of the Club World Cup competition. That will be in the next stream. So make it a point and tune into it. Let us know your thoughts and your thoughts on Chelsea's progression. Would they make it to the finals? That's something we'll be looking into deeply in the second stream. So I always say, little Desperados.
Hang on to hope.
Absolutely, hang on to hope. Never give up. I always say this one more time. There are so many fishermen in the world. One big sea. People wake up 5 a.m. in the morning. Others wake up at noon. Some goes in the evening. At the end of the day, they'll all go to the sea and come back home with fish. So if yours is not coming now, have patience, hang on to hope. You go in the evening, cast your net deeply into that sea, and you catch a fish. There's a fish there in the sea for everyone. So if yours haven't come now, just relax, sit down the boat, enjoy the breeze, and that net will be shaking here soon. Before you know, there will be fish in your net. Keep that in your pocket and live with it. Thank you very much. Hang on to it, like I always say. Guys, we'll see you again in the evening. Bye for now. Yusuf, stay in there. I got an answer for your question that you asked me in the chat. I got an answer for you. Steven, are you talking?
Huh? No,
I thought you were saying anything. All right, guys, this is where we're going to drop the curtains. I always say, Leo Desperados and hang on to hope. We'll see you guys again in the next stream. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel the winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive.